What the fuck is up, y'all? Scotty Balls up on here. And Carnival Spirits giving you a Missing Link tour review. I was able to hit the show up in Wichita, Kansas at the Cotillion. And, first pulling up, you could just feel it was like, finally. It's been like 8 years since I saw ICP perform. Last show I was able to go to was Tempest Tour. And it's just been too long, I haven't been able to go to gatherings or anything like that. So basically what I've saw on the internet is what I've saw. But anyway, fucking, I could sit and go through and talk about all the other bands. Everybody did decent, okay? POD did a lot better than I thought they would do. But the whole main reason was the Wicked Clown Show, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I never went, down to the front of the audience for any of the other acts. DJ Paul was really fucking awesome. I, sat back and just, watched his show, you know what I'm saying? Because the first time I see a group, I like to be able to get back and watch their performance before I, go up and, start rooting for them. Yeah, it's the way it was with ICP and, everybody I've pretty much seen. So, it was time for ICP to come on. I brought my son this time. He's 11 years old, and we got him down there to the very front on the barricade so he could just take it in. And you gotta imagine, I mean, he was very well guarded. I had quite a little bit of a crew there, and we had everybody guarding him, so he was safe, unless he was going to get hit with a Faygo bottle. But he never did. Anyway, we, it started up. I mean, I'm trying to envision this concert through my kid's eyes, you know what I'm saying? He's 11 years old. He's been around this since he was born. Oh, why are mom and dad all fucking, obsessed with these clowns, And, he's heard the songs, numerous times. I mean, not like he really paid attention or anything. But, he knows them, kind of. In the back of his head, he's like, the chorus, I know those songs. He's like, go sing along with 3/4 of the whole set, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was just really awesome being able to have him go there. In fact, for Halloween, he wanted to be one of the clowns that come out on stage and throw the Faygo and shit, during for the Faygo breaks. He loved the Faygo. I mean, he was he's obsessed with it right now. He's he's a wicked clown for Halloween, and he has to carry around a Faygo bottle with it. So, props to Chop and Young Wicked and whoever else does their stage show clownisms. Y'all inspired my boy to be a dancing clown. So, but the show was awesome. I mean, if you've never seen ICP live and you have the chance, you have got to go. You have got to go. I mean, there's nothing like it in the world. And, you always forget that until you haven't seen them in a long time. And, just being back in the crowd and having all that Faygo shot at you, sprayed in your face, thrown on you in buckets, out of super soakers, and then have confetti and shit thrown on you, and just, it's crazy, I love it. Nothing like a clown show, and Jay looked good. He looked, he's lost a lot of weight, and Shaggy's Shaggy. He's never fluctuated with his weight like Jay, but Jay was in top form, and they just looked like they were still having the fucking time of their life, Just having a great time. And this was a really good tour. I'm so glad I got to go. So appreciative of everybody that helped make it happen. But yeah, the only beef I have nowadays with the concerts and shit are the VIP things. You know, that's the only real beef I have with concerts anymore. Um, just the fact that how steep a price it is, and the whole thing about ICP with their thing. They had all they did was give away that little charm, and I heard it like falls apart or something. So that's kind of shitty, charging $100. And I know the people at the VIP in Wichita, they didn't even get in to see ICP until after the show was done. And they were like stuck in line throughout the whole concert, you know, waiting to go back and do the meet and greet and shit. You know, I liked it back in the day when you would have that chance meeting of seeing Jay and Shaggy, you know, or they would do in stores or do the haunted house tour and shit like that, and not charge $100, you know. Same with Twisted, you know what I'm saying? I get Tech Nine doing it, Strange Music doing it, you know, I get it. But when it comes to Psychopathic, it's kind of puts me off a little, you know, charging fans to come meet them. And when it's like, I always play that in verse in Take Me Away, Shaggy's verse, you know, what is it? Treat me special, I'm gonna leave your lip dragging. We in this together, waiting on the same wagons. You know, just kind of stuff like that. And then I listen to Hound Dogs, and they're like charging people to be hound dogging them. I don't know. This shit that just goes through my head. But anyway, other than that, fucking fantastic show. I know there's only like a day or two left of the tour, so they'll probably do a second leg. I'm not sure. It was really good to see them actually finish a tour this time, because I know with Death Pop they like had to cut out early, and even the in-store tour they had to cut that off early. But you know, it's fucking awesome. The clowns come to your neighborhood. Fucking go. Scotty Two Balls out.